Windows 10 volume randomly jumps to 100%. Today I installed Windows 10, and I love it except for this bug. The volume has a bug. When I'm watching YouTube videos on Microsoft Edge and I click Next Video, my ears will be blown off because, for some reason, the volume is all the way at 100% until I tweak it with the function key on my keyboard. It then says it's at 30% and suddenly the audio jumps back down to 30%. This mostly happens with Edge, and since Edge does not have a spot in my volume mixer, there's something funky going on there. Every time Edge loads a new video or audio element, the volume will jump to 100%. Also sometimes when I switch between tabs, it will do the same. I've also had Windows notification sounds jump to 100% in the volume mixer too. This is very frustrating as I am sometimes using a studio monitor, and having that blow because of a bug is just silly. Are there any known issues with volume in Windows 10? I should also mention that there is no headphone device in the volume settings, which there were before the upgrade.
It's a driver, Realtek supposedly, problem with Windows 10 that causes this issue. When playing a video, YouTube, local file, etc., and you pause the audio, playing again would result in a volume change without any real change in the speaker volume meter. The following fixed it for me. Source: Windows 10 maxes out volume sometimes. Click Start and GT, type Sound and GT, enter to open sound settings. Alternatively, right-click on the tray area sound icon and select Sounds. Playback tab and GT, right-click Speakers and GT, Properties. Enhancements tab, if existing, and GT, uncheck Disable all sound effects, or similar option. Uncheck Immediate Mode at top of the list. Edit, for users that have Advanced tab instead of Enhancements. Go to Advanced tab. On Signal Enhancements section uncheck Enable Audio Enhancements.
I have fixed the Windows 10 audio issue on my laptop by doing this. In the lower right hand of the screen, click System Tray. Right-click the audio icon, then click Sounds. A new window appears. Click the Communications tab. Click the radio button for Do Nothing, and click OK. My machine was interpreting something as incoming or outgoing communication, thus initially lowering the volume.
I have an answer that works for my Asus ROG G551JW. I found it here. Look for Quartet1's August 2nd post. I will paraphrase the post here because there are a few extra steps I feel are necessary. His solution rests on Asus Realtek drivers being fundamentally unfit for purpose, forcing users to have to block Windows driver recommendations and install another OEM's drivers, Dell's, in their stead. Once again, this goes to show that Microsoft's attempts to force updates through for all users regardless of user preference are only as strong as the weakest link in the chain. I can confirm that as of Asus R6.01, 11571 driver update, these steps are still very much necessary. Get it together, Asus. Download drivers from Dell. Make sure to choose the first download ending in A00.x. Do not install them yet. The update is available here. I have mirrored it on Mega because the internet has taught me to be distrustful. Run the installer utility,
and instruct it to extract the files to a folder on your desktop. Do not install the drivers yet. Download the microsoftedge utility from Microsoft at this URL. Go to Device Manager in the Control panel, right-click your Start menu. Disconnect your Internet connection /S to stop Windows from interfering with your drivers and downloading the broken official update. Under Sound, Video and Game Controllers, right-click on Realtek and choose Uninstall from the menu. Check the checkbox for Delete the driver software for this device and click OK. Restart your machine. Reconnect your internet, and then immediately run the microsoftedge utility. Click Hide Updates and allow it to perform a scan. Once it appears, check the checkbox for Realtek Semiconductor Corp audio device, and allow the utility to block updates for it coming through. For me, doing this gave me a cryptic error, with a yellow exclamation point. If this occurs, follow the list to the bottom and then run microsoftedge.diecad again at the end. Go back to Device Manager and once again under Sound, Video and Game Controllers, right-click on Realtek and choose Uninstall from the menu. Check the checkbox for Delete the driver software for this device and click OK. Do not restart this time when it asks you to. In the folder you extracted the drivers to, go to the Realtek Audio folder and run setup.x. Restart. I can confirm this works. It's not an ideal solution, because the ROG G551JW has a headset port and I use a headset, but the driver recognizes it only as a pair of headphones, but at least we're getting a degree of driver functionality, which is more than we were receiving before. If this helped you, please consider telling ASUS to pull themselves together, because this is frankly unacceptable.
The audio driver you have looks to be very limited, with a very lacking enhancement tab. Try to find a new driver for it on the Realtek website. If you want us to help, please go to Device Manager, and under the Sound branch enter Properties, and report the value of hardware IDs. Post also a screenshot of the entire Sounds branch. According to the hardware IDs, your sound device is the Realtek High Definition Audio. I have located two possible drivers in Microsoft Update Catalog, requires Internet Explorer. Realtek High Definition Audio Download. I suggest to try them both in the above order, doing each time. Download and install the driver. Delete the Realtek device in Device Manager. Reboot and test. If both drivers fail, then the problem is with Windows 10 itself, and the only advice left is to downgrade back to your previous version. If you decide to go this way, see this other answer of mine.
If you want news about the channel, please consider subscribing.